That's so cringy to look back on now.
Are there any videos? Do you have any videos of you like parkour and like?
No, but I had a really bad moment in real life. Okay, so this was like before I did YouTube, right? Like when I was into doing this, so I could do spins and shit. I was good at it. I was pretty strong back in the day, so I was doing pull-up. My only exercise was like pull-ups and shits, but I was really strong. I could even do that thing where like you sit sideways on a pull-up bar, like your body's just horizontal. I was like a strong dude. And I was into parkour. Yeah, so I wasn't big, but I was, I could move my body away all right. So I was okay at parkour. So I've never had a situation where that hasn't worked out for me. Any wall I try and jumped over, it worked out fine. And then I did YouTube for like 3-4 years, and I just stopped exercising and stuff like that. So I was hit with the reality that I couldn't do it anymore in Spain because there were a bunch of dudes. Like, we were walking on the street down the beach thing. There's a bunch of dudes like one of those like monkey bars and everything. And Marisa, the girl I was with, was like, I can do that. And I was like, so can I? I can do monkey bars. She was like, prove it. monkey bars are hard to fucking do if you're not used to it. And so and there were a bunch of other guys there as well, like working out. These are like bodybuilt, you know what I mean? Like really, really strong dudes, like people that you look at and go, oh, fuck. So I failed that in front of them, but tried for way too long. Like a minute,
where everyone knew you couldn't do it before you did.
Yeah, and
it's just my grip. That's all it was. Let me get a little dirt on here.
And my problem was I didn't stop. So what I did was I dropped off that, and I was like, okay, because have you ever been to like a beach? They've got like the stairs leading down into the beach, and they've got like the railing alongside. It's like a 6 foot up, also 7 foot up. So and there's railings on top of it. So I was like, okay, I'll win a little bit of my masculinity back here. So I tried to. This is fucking awful. So I tried to do that, like running up the wall thing and grab the railing and pull my And again, I tried that for way too long, to the point like I did it 4 times. I tried jumping up this wall and trying to pull. I can't do a fire pull up anymore. To the point where my friend, who's female, had to pull me up after that, and then those other guys went like that, like a quick little like you're a fucking idiot, like little thing. That's the worst memory I have.
You. And then your masculinity never came back.
No. Oh, I'm like, my palms are sweating telling that, because it was just like, oh my god, God, that's an embarrassing story. I hate that.
Oh, I know what you mean. Those palm sweating stories where you get like nervous even telling it.
Well,
it's terrible.
But that's one of those things that in night, like at bed, when you're trying to go to sleep, you just flashback remember. Yeah.
Where you have to be like, oh, that was a different guy. That wasn't me. That's me remembering something cringe. It's not me.
This was 2022, dude. This
was 3 weeks ago. Yeah, that can be rough. Any stories of me overflowing toilets? That's the way I feel when I tell those. Just like,
I just remembered your story.
It's horrific,
and that hurt me. The worst I ever did is like I like took a smelly shit like at a girlfriend's apartment, and I think they smelled it. And
it's nothing.
Yeah, it's nothing. It's nothing, right? Like it's no big deal at all.
Nothing. Crushing my Diet Pepsi like a man.
Yeah.
What did you do?
Taylor took a shit in like one of those like half baths where in his rooms it's just like a sink and a toilet, like in a hallway, and he decided to shit in there at a girlfriend's house. And when he flushed, it overflowed shit and shit water and the toilet paper all into the floor and out into the foyer of their home. I'm pretty sure. I think it was hardwood flooring, and then maybe there was a rug in the foyer. And so like he has to be like, I have shit on your floor, madam. And there is big man poop everywhere. It was a rough one, of course. That's why I shit in your
3
foyer.
days of Chipotle burritos in a row. And it was really, it might be the most. It's actually not even close. It's the most embarrassing moment of my life. Far away. Nothing else even sniffs it. Having to like walk out of that hall bathroom with my own shit on the ground and be like, oh, shit on the ground. That was I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight.
I know we've talked about this before. I would love to like go back and see what my previous reaction is, but today, as I sit here, my reaction would be to bail. Fucking, I would literally yell. I'm so sorry. And then I would run. And then I would
Don't
run.
worry.
And if I had money,
I'll never do it again. You'll
I
never
would-
see me again.
I would take all the cash I had. If I had $200 or $300, like whatever it was, I would like put it,
Throw
throw
it
it
in
on
the
the
water.
ground, not into the shit water.
No,
but like,
no, make him earn it.
I'd make
Throw
sure
some-
they got it.
Come on.
I would mail them I would mail them a check or something like for a significant amount of money, enough to get it professionally cleaned or whatever. But but in the letter it would say, please, for the love of God, let us never speak of this. I'm so sorry. Here's $500. You never have to speak to me. Please don't acknowledge me. Please don't tell people. I know you've already told some people. Don't tell more people. I'm so sorry.
Oh, it was horrible.
Those
Your
people,
whole
I'll tell people,
A
'cause
voicemail
whole-
made me better.
the whole family was home. It was horrid.
I'm missing something. How? So you were old enough to like go to a girl's house, like just be.
Yeah,
just
I was
you.
like 17. Yeah.
That's too old to get away with that.
16, 17, yeah. I was old enough that I drove myself there. We were like doing something that day. And like, oh God, why'd I do that? I wish I could go back and change that. just go back and stop myself and be like, hey, number 1, start lifting weights. Number 2, don't use that bathroom. Go home. Actually, you shouldn't be here at all. This whole endeavor is a waste of time. You need to go invest in Bitcoin. You need to go invest in Bitcoin and start lifting weights. You fucking retard.
Time in hand.